Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're out in the workshop and we're gonna do another fun project today. So you remember a little while back I did a review of this right here, this Artist Ride cymbal, unboxed it and did a review of it. And it was kind of fun. It's kind of a neat little cymbal, relatively inexpensive, pretty darn good value. But I mentioned that, the tone, it sounded pretty good, but it's a little lackluster. So I thought to myself, back in the day when drummers had a lackluster cymbal, they would put a rivet through it to give it a little more pizzazz, right? Well, let's try it. Why not? So I've never riveted a cymbal before, but I watched a couple videos. It doesn't look that hard. You drill a hole through it and you put a rivet through it. Okay, so first things first, guys, let me show you what I'm going to use for the rivets. So this is what's called a Chicago screw. And my wife actually does some crafty stuff and she does some leather work. And you use these a lot of times in leather work where you'll take a piece of leather, fold it over, punch it, and then you'll put this rivet part through, and then you screw this in. It's actually got like a screw head on it, and you screw that in to here, and it makes like a rivet. But then it's real easy to take out later if you need it. So that's what I'm gonna do, so that if I don't like them, I can easily take them out, and they should work. And I've got these available, so I figured why not. So I'm gonna use 3 Chicago screws. Now, when you drill the cymbal, I did some reading on this, and basically you either go around the outside and you evenly space them all around the outside, and people sometimes will do 4, 6, or 8 that way, or you drill like 3 holes really close together, over like about an inch apart, and put like 3 rivets in a cluster. I'm gonna do the latter because that sounds a lot easier, so that's what I'm gonna do. And to figure it out, I just made a crude drill gauge here, and this is the bit that I need for the Chicago screw. And so if you've never done that, you just drill a hole through the wood. Hold on here, I gotta get this thing undone because I screwed it in. Okay, there we go. You drill a hole through the wood, as you can see here. I marked all the different sizes, and then you insert it. And so like this one is too small, it doesn't want to go in there. This one here fits perfect. It has just a little bit of play. Hopefully you can see that. It has just a little bit of play. So I know that that is the one that I want, and that equates to this one right here, which is a what is that? 13/64. So that's what you want for this particular rivet anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna drill 3 holes through there and we'll see how it works. Okay, I just drilled them on the old drill press back here. You'll want to use like a metal speed because typically you drill metal with a slower speed than you do wood. I don't know. Anyway, and you'll get a lot of little shavings like this. See that little brass shaving? I'm not sure if the camera can even focus on that, but little brass shavings like that will come, or bronze, excuse me, shavings will come off of it. But look at that. So there we go. So I've got 3 holes in the cymbal now, and I kind of clustered them up there. And let's put the rivets in it. Okay, guys, so I should probably mention I used a little file like this, and I just kind of deburred all 3 of the holes after I drilled them, just so we didn't have, sharp edges there and things for the rivet to hang up on. But then I just inserted the rivets, or the Chicago screws, whatever you want to call them. There they are. And on the back, you see the back has the head side, and the top has the flat side. And, this is a very unscientific way to do it, but you can see if they do rattle like they should. So, I guess the next thing to do is to see what they sound like. Okay, so there you have it. The riveted cymbal against the original cymbal. Maybe you like one or the other better. Personally, I think the rivets kind of give it a little more sizzle, a little more of a jazz thing, but I also thought they gave it more character. I just thought the cymbal seems to have a little more character with the rivets in it. So that was today's fun. So, you know, I came out in the workshop here and did that together. And you know what? That only took like an hour, so I can do another project today. It'll be fun. But anyway, you know, guys, if you like what I do on this channel, go ahead and subscribe. You know, I've got a lot of musical miscellany coming up. And of course, there's some giveaways coming up this winter to kind of keep everybody occupied and happy over the winter months, you know, as they say. But anyway, that was today's experiment, putting rivets in a cymbal.